right, we are here. What's up, Cordy? Or shall I say Nick? It's been a few days since I streamed. That's my fault. I should have just streamed, but I did not. Hold on. I have to throw a cat out of my room. Look at this. Look at this thing. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so I don't know. What have I been up to? I'm almost done with the VST. I've been working hard on that. I pretty much just need to make presets for the VST different spatial positions and stuff. And then I need to make a video. I need to advertise it. So I think once I'm done with the presets and once I'm like happy with it, I'm gonna do a soft launch, and then I'm just gonna like show it to everyone on the Discord, and then there's going to be a discount for like a week or whatever while I make the video, and all the people in the Discord can buy the VST for way cheaper, and then we'll do and then we'll all release a video and pray it takes off on the algorithm or whatever the fuck. And I'll be done with that finally, and that'll be cool. In the meantime, I'm going to do some sound design, and I'm going to work on I'm going to work on some music for the album, and then I am going to do some hyperfield sound design, because I also want to beta test that a little bit further, and I need to make presets, because that is supposed to be coming out of beta next month. So that's exciting. Who knows if it'll get pushed back, but it seems like it's on schedule to get released relatively soon. There's a bug in my room. I don't like that. Don't do that. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. Just a bunch of just sound design, music production, plugin testing, making presets. It'll be fun. Yeah. Hey, what's up, delinquent? Howdy. You just caught it? You caught the perfect stream, because I'm gonna fuck around with hyperfield more and make you very upset. But the good news is hyperfield's supposed to be coming out soon. Next month, allegedly. A little bird told me. Unless I'm lying. Oh, you're not? You're not on the Ableton grind? Well, you should do that. You should get back on it. It's a good place to be. In fact, I've not really been on it. I've just been working on VST stuff. I've been making a VST, making a plugin, and that's also almost ready. So hopefully I can do like a soft launch tomorrow. Yeah, should be good. Yeah. Yeah, Hyperfield is J-Lang's synth, crazy additive synth modular bullshit. It's insane. And then I am making a three-dimensional panning plugin. It's just my 3D panning video, but way more swaggy and in a VST. And you can run like 100, 200 of these in one project file, as opposed to... Why is the demo... Motherfucker. That shouldn't be happening. Anyways, yeah, wait, why is this happening? Hold on. Hold the fucking phone. What? Gumroad. We're going to Gumroad. I'm trying to figure out anti-piracy bullshit right now. That's been... Here. Activate. There we go. That worked. And then let's close this. Let's see if that's still happening. Because if it is, it's going to be really annoying. Fuck you. Okay, that's so annoying. Okay, I need to figure that out. Or is this not the most updated? Oh, this isn't the most updated version. Oh, okay. Uh, we'll be fine. He will be fine. Here, I'll fuck around with that on I'll fix that when I open up the next project file. But it's just it's a three-dimensional panning thing. It's neat. Yeah, I log license moment. Yeah, no, I'm just trying to use Gumroad, honestly, and just make the most bare bones basic prevention so that I don't know, it takes a slight bit of effort for people to pirate it as opposed to just literally just sending someone the VST file and it works out of the box. Um, I'm not going to go super crazy hard on it because it's inevitable that shit gets cracked anyways, but I'm figuring out a little bit of stuff in that field. So, um, yeah, anyways, I'll explore more of that later, but it's neat. It's basically, yeah, it's spatial panning thing from before, but it sounds better and there's like way more features. Cat's been a murder machine recently. Ah, my cat as well. She's getting bitey. She discovered that, I don't know, she likes her own bodily autonomy and sometimes doesn't like when I tell her not to jump on my computer and then starts biting. It's rough out here. Max for Live never gets cracked. Well, can you even put things on a Max for Live device to require a license key? I don't think I've ever seen something work like that. Where is... Yeah, you don't sound that great. Is this section too much sound design porn? Like, I feel like it's leaning too hard on the look at what I can do rather than the like being musical kind of thing. Like, I don't know. Yeah, it is. I need to. I think I just need to make. Well, one, I gotta do a lot of subtractive work on the porn and make the I don't know the main melody sound a little bit better there. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. I don't have to go too far. I've had good moments listening to the song. Like the sound design porn is kind of cool. It's just like a little bit over the top, and so if I can like make the melody, the basic melody, a little bit more centrally focused. Here, maybe we can use hyperfield. Yeah, I just gotta dial it back a little bit. So there's a new update. I've not used the new update too much, but there's a bunch of shit. Okay, bud. Okay. First of all, let's take you. Let's make you not stupid. And then I think we need more than 3 voices now. Let's just do 10, fuck it. And then... Are you even... Da, da, da. How do we use you again? It's not even music anymore. What do we want to do? Oh, let's change, first of all, let's go to ASIO. This might fuck with the visual display, actually, because I'm using FL Studio ASIO, which is like, I don't really understand it. It's magic. What do we want to do here? I don't know. Let's get a phaser. We just need to make something sound kind of cool. And then, oh yeah, there's OTT. We have whatever the fuck this is. Oh, I'm breaking things, How do we do this? We hold shift and then it connects, yeah. Please press play. Okay, there we go. Play one more time. Okay. Wait. Low pass. Let's low pass this fucker. I need to stop. I keep pressing tab instead of shift key. Okay. Saying throughout the entire song or just in that one section we were talking about? Also in this part? There's a... I guess this section here, really. Saying it's just a lot of high end, like there's just too much going on, because I do like kind of like it, but it is just a lot, so it's like how to balance. Yeah, maybe we could do, because there is two layers going on right now at the same time. And at some points, they sound like they're working together, and at some points, they don't. So maybe I just gotta make sure it always works. Always hip-hop sub, always. Yeah, I was about to say I need to ring mod this. Maybe duplicate it a bunch of times. Makes it disintegrate a little bit better. Maybe we cut these guys now. Just straight subtractive stuff on all the squelchy guys. And this guy here, you're too far panned, and so let's collapse him over here. Hip Hop Sub is an Ableton operator preset, and it's the best goddamn sub. Oh, technically, I'm alternating 2 subs. So we got Hip Hop Sub, just booming, just doing that, and then they're interfering with each other. Oh, I didn't know that. You should not do that. Don't do that, bud. It's bad for your health. No, none of that, please. 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 Thank you. Let's just make sure... Hold on, let's just make sure that this fucking thing is consistent. Yeah, I don't know what your fucking problem is, man. You're crazy. Who told you could do that? This guy, it's too many words to explain. It's just a crazy, super dynamic thing. I have a whole video. It's like 40 minutes long explaining how to build it, but the panning on this sample here is from my VST. Right? That one's doing the weird, funny panning. I don't need an 808 rack because I got the hip hop sub. Never failed me, never will. Been using it for 8 years. Where's that happening? It's not happening there? Oh, I'm fucking stupid. Wait, we have... Oh, I see. Wait, so if I collapse you to mono here... There we go. Okay. I just needed to sound like a continuous thing that has like a destination that's going somewhere with intention. You know, when there's too many layers at some points, it was just like, oh, there's just a fuck ton of bubbly, squelchy things, right? But like the way that it like opens up and then like falls around and then goes around your head, like that's all cool. I just need to make sure it's constantly doing a traceable thing. Is it still panning on left on mono? I mean, it was a second ago. This guy isn't anymore. I did have earlier. I had this thing split left and right. Maybe you're like a minute behind. I don't know. Right, I had this happening, which was at the end of the chain. You can, if you right click your pan, you can split it into stereo panning. And so I was doing that for whatever reason, and then I didn't realize it until later. This guy I don't think is... That guy's not really helping, I think. Hold on, you're getting this guy. Majority on your left monitor. There's like... Wait. It started to unwiden at the end because I just changed it, but... It's dead center. Yeah, I don't know. There's another layer somewhere. This sounds bad. Yeah, it's you. Okay. This one sounds kind of decent. Why do I hear... Is that grain delay? Oh, Jesus Christ. Like slamming the roar on this particular? I am. Oh, that's weird. You. I mean, you're fine mostly. You. This guy doesn't meld well into this guy. It's because this... It like... Fuck. Maybe we take you. Do that. That was the wrong one. Copy that. Undo. What's going on, man? So you... Okay, you're just going on a constant rate. Okay, and then you need to slow down more. You're just like mostly a cop. You're just this section. Or no, you're that section. I see. That's why it's repeating. So you, we just take you, and then we slow you down. And then, I don't know, can we do... It isn't the. It's not the fade out. It's just the fact that this is just repeating. It's going dot 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 dot. It's doing that. It's like dot 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 dot. And I just wanted to go dot 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 dot. Right. Wait. Yeah. What is this doing? How do I do this? What do I want to do? Can I just stretch you out like this? Maybe we cut that. Not terrible. That's kind of closer to what I want. Okay, not bad, honestly, the short grain thing. That's kind of sick, actually. I kind of like that. It sounds kind of like there's like a fuck ton of delay. Let's increase the grain a little bit. I kind of like that. Can we then blend crossfade? So it transfers into the delay smearing, like, over time. Okay, this bit here is boring. I mean, relative to before, but maybe we can make it just like a little bit cooler with, I don't know, delays and stuff like that. No, that's kind of stupid. What can we do? I mean, I could just hit it with a fucking auto filter. Right? I can continue sound designing the sound design. Right? What did they... Man, I'm never gonna stop complaining about what they did to my boy. And just like... Oh yeah, what was your pet peeve? I know you've been around for me ranting about the auto filter for quite a bit. I've been doing that for like almost a year now. It's been a minute. Well, these are both the same. I don't know, can I do something with that? Maybe this one gets delayed. Yeah, that guy doesn't work. I think it just doesn't work. So I've been bouncing back and forth between these two ideas since I made the song. Literally, yeah, 2 years ago. Damn, that was 2 years ago. That's crazy. And the idea has just been I just keep arpeggiating. Like there's just this arpeggio section, and it just kind of keeps going. I just keep adding more shit, and like that gets boring. And then I tried doing this switch up into this like melodic idea. I mean, it's a clusterfuck, I know, but like I just don't think the idea works. The switch up. So I think I have to, I don't know, go back to scrapping this. Let's try the fucking arpeggio again. I've literally just been bouncing back and forth between two ideas. It's been a nightmare. Well, first, where's... Oh, it's the serum instance at the top, ain't it? Yeah. Yeah. Get out of here. What is confusing me? There's so much shit. There's so much shit. Yeah, so how do I spice this up, right? So we need like what, big giant bass sound? Like what the fuck? What do we do here? I mean, we could keep trying to do hyperfield stuff. Though I'm not good at doing big bass sound with hyperfield. I'm mostly good at like you said I take back. Wait, hold on. Why isn't some of the messages aren't sending in the fucking restream chat? That's so annoying. Okay, in the YouTube chat, you said, hold on. Let me unfilter everything so I just make sure I'm not missing anything. Take back what I said on the top end. I think its placement is fine in terms of loudness, more just refining the focus points of it. Send this section right here to Drew, and yeah, that's it. Leave the top end out. What? I send this section to Drew? Hoopla? What are you talking about? Delay. Add delay to the site. You're gonna have to English like a little bit better. Not that much better. Don't worry. I'm not asking for too much from you. But ow. Sorry. Kind of knew that would happen. Let's go. Can we not still enter value -12? And then synth quality, yeah, it's set to high. They are hard. I'll give you that. That's not good. I don't think that's supposed to be happening. Yeah, let's add this to my notes of bugs and stuff. I mean, I'm just like init saw -12 semitones. The partials making I forget what that sound is. It's like a I mean, I hear it all the time when I'm trying to do like VST development or Max for Live stuff, but I'm struggling to think of the name of that artifact. Oh, it's probably not enough voices. No, that wasn't it. Weird. I don't know. But I'm guessing it has to do with my project file being like fucking massive. Maybe it's like a CPU thing. I don't know. It's very confusing. I'm just gonna delete that. The section with the bubbly top end muted, send to Drew, delay. Oh, stream delay. Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. Aren't you supposed to be? Oh, here. Oh, spray's broken. And then are you also? You started using kick 3, have I tried it? It makes nice kicks. I do not make kicks or drums or snares because making drums is fucking boring. I've tried many a time. I've had people try to show me their fabled secret recipe for making kicks and snares and having so much fun doing it, and that shit is mind-numbingly boring. I have no idea how anyone does it. I cannot. I cannot. Power to you. I cannot. I mean, that's kind of fun. Where's the... Okay, that's kind of cool. Now we got to make this actually like fit in the context of everything. Maybe not actually use roar here. My approach to kick sound design has been use the exact same fucking kick drum for the past like multiple years. And yeah, it's this one. From a Quanta and Eurythmy sample pack. Sybase Kick 2. This shit slaps. Amazing. It's all you need. All you need. Nothing else. Because who the fuck's gonna like hear the difference? You know, you just put a hat over it and then, oh, it's a new kick, you know? Let's turn this ARP off here, maybe. I need to make this section... I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's just a bunch of ARPs, but this section is also a bunch of ARPs, and I need to make it somehow more interesting than the previous one. I did say I need to make the sub bass better. That could be something I could work on, at least. Oh, shut the fuck up, dude. Yeah, it's literally just this one giant fucking MIDI note. Hey, what's up, Desync? Howdy. Nice to see you again. Plugin. It is pretty much done. I'm figuring out how to put in some like very basic anti-piracy stuff, and then I need to make some presets for it. This instance is bugged, so I have to do this every single time. It's very annoying. But it's a three-dimensional panner, and so you can place an object, you can place a sound, and then you can move it around in space, and it is real neat. So if we grab, I don't know, I type in ambient here, and I throw whole ass ambient song right here. I could take this this frickin' thing here, and then da, 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 man, yeah, this project file has so much lag on it, insane. Yeah, this is not the right project file to demonstrate this because this project file is like the most insane overhead going on right now. But I'll show it later. But it's neat. You can link multiple VSTs together. So there's like you can have like 10 different instances of the VST controlling different sounds. You can link them all together so you can control them all from the same thing, and then you can also walk around with your character in the space, and it works pretty fucking well. I'm pretty happy with it. So I'm gonna try to hunker down real fucking hard tomorrow, finish all the presets, and then I'm thinking I'm gonna do a soft release on just the Discord server. So I'm just gonna do an announcement. Assuming I'm not lazy as shit and actually get shit done tomorrow, I'm gonna do a soft release and I'll release the VST and I'll announce it and ping everyone in the Discord. And then there'll be a discount for like a week or whatever the fuck. And then I'm gonna make a video, and then once the video goes out, then I'll raise it to like normal price. I'm thinking the normal price will be like 40 to 50 bucks, and then the initial like first week it'll be 30. So that way, you know, people who supported me in the past or whatever can get it for much cheaper. Yeah, I've been spending like every single day, many hours a day for the past like 2 months. Yeah, we're kind of up on 2 months now working on this. And if you consider the several months it took to make the original Max for Live thing, that took months and months. No, years, honestly, because I built that rack like slowly. Like if you think about it in the grand scheme of things, this VST has been in the making for like 5 years. I've just been like slowly building up different tools and different knowledge of different stuff. Yeah, I'm happy with it. And it sounds a lot better than the last one. So there's way more stuff going on. Yeah, it is neat. There is too much stuff happening. I do have to do a lot of subtractive work, and it's like kind of painful to figure out what. Do we need you? Yes, it will work on Mac. I have a few people who've been beta testing it, and it works perfectly. The only thing is you're gonna have to. I'm not paying for a fucking Apple developer license or whatever to get rid of the "this is a virus" thing. So you're gonna have to like enter a single command to say that it's not a virus, and then hope that I'm not putting a virus on your computer. But it should then work. I'm gonna move on from this because I don't want to work on it, and I'll show you guys some hyperfield stuff. Hyperfield's fucking amazing. It's incredible. I've been obsessed with it. It's really good. There's a big update to the beta. Technically, the like beta is like more closed down now. We're at the stage where we're just like making presets and like final bug fixes and stuff. So Josh says, Jay Lang, the guy who's made it, he's shooting to release it next month. There's a date and everything. Now, I mean, that feels to me extremely ambitious, but the synth itself is extremely ambitious, and he's gone extremely far, extremely fast. So I wouldn't be surprised if he meets that deadline. But I'm just hedging that because I don't want y'all to get like super 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 hyped for next month if it's not. But it should be done in the near future, for sure. Also, I'm not him, so I'm not gonna speak too much on it. But anyways, synth is fucking awesome. It's like literally changing the way I think about sound, and it's insanely deep. And I got to make presets for it. So I'm gonna try to. I think the secret is I'm just gonna figure out how to remake the fucking music box preset from Razer, and then that's all you need. Because the only reason why I use Razer is for the music box preset. I think that's why most people use it. And so you make that in hyperfield, bam, you already got half the reason you need to buy it. Okay, hyperfield. Da, 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 da. There's still a good amount of UI bugs, but the DSP is a lot better, though still I'm sure there's issues, but we will find out. So, actually, yeah, I'm gonna keep reverb on. Reverb usually is a good idea when you're fucking around with additive stuff, but so we got like a additive comb filter. By literally adjusting the volume of partials, right? There's a wood one in Razer? I didn't know about that. I mean, usually additive synths are great at making wood sounds, which I should also do that. I should just like make a couple like really fundamental additive synth sounds. Just to figure out how to do them. This VST is really, really good at experimenting and getting sounds that you like would never have a dream of like actually thinking up yourself. In my experience, it's great for experimentation, not necessarily really deliberate stuff, but also I've been just experimenting with it. I've been trying to do super oh fuck, it's ovoid. I just realized because it said Adam Ovoid. What's up, man? Yeah, Hyperfield's amazing. I'm fucking obsessed with it. So some things about Hyperfield, just for people who don't fully understand. It's an additive synth, so this low-pass filter is not an actual low-pass filter. This just turns off the volume of individual partials. There's basically, it's a 10-dimensional matrix. So the way to conceptualize it is there's 512 partials, and every single partial has 10 different properties. So normally, additive synths, your properties are volume, pitch, maybe panning. How much will it cost? 200 plus ballpark area. I'm not 100%. Which is like kind of the price of like most workhorse synths now. Like I think what Zebra is like $280, which I think Zebra 3 at 280 is kind of over. It is, Zebra 3 is pretty crazy. I don't know, everything's fucking expensive now, man. It's nuts. Anyways, so partial properties get assigned. So normally there's 3 different types of like properties or whatever, so it'd be 3-dimensional. In this case, there are way more dimensions. So like one of them is like drive, right? So you can turn up saturation, but it's additive saturation per partial. So what that means is basically it's this giant matrix of numbers, and you keep tweaking the numbers, right? So like right here, this is generating a saw wave, and this is going into the comb filter, and the comb filter is going to change the amplitude of the partials based on, you know, making a comb pattern, right? And then afterwards, that's just a matrix of numbers. There's no actual audio being rendered. And then it's going out to this low pass filter, which is doing the same thing, adjusting amplitude of partials based on frequency and so on. And then when it goes out, then it all gets rendered. So it's just this big giant batch of numbers that you're just tweaking the numbers constantly at different stages, and then it goes out, and then it gets rendered, and all the sine waves get added together, and then it's you got a waveform. So there's some interesting stuff. Like for instance, we have like a single sine wave, right? If we just filter this, if I increase the drive amount, you're seeing all these harmonics, right? That's not how normally synths work, right? Because you'd think, oh, I increase the drive, add harmonics, and then filter it out. What's happening is we're giving all the harmonics the drive parameter, which then we filter out all the harmonics, and then at the end, we look at all the what's going on, and it says, okay, only one harmonic is remaining, and that harmonic has drive on it, and so we're going to then saturate it. So basically, that's long and convoluted, but the point is this low-pass filter doesn't function like a normal filter. Nothing does. Everything is different. It's very weird. So you got to like think about things in a different way. So something, let's just get crazy with it. Some fun I've had. There is, so in the blend, where he renamed a bunch of different effects. So this is something I discovered. Blend, no, math. Yeah, so there's the math thing, and then there's the time, yeah, temporal is renamed now. Okay, so this one, if we connect this, basically, or maybe it would be better just to show off with math. So there's a math function, right? And what this does is you could do math with different, oh, do we still have delay? Temporal delay. Let's get another polymorph. That shouldn't happen. I think that's a bug. Down here, polymorph. So like here, we can add both of these different generators together. And then I'm gonna sift this one. So if I were to bypass this, oh, you can't hear it when I do that. That's a shame. So like right now it sounds like this, right? So sift, right? It does that, makes sense. If we add this to the math function and then we subtract them from each other, we're getting the saw wave, but now we're removing the sifted partials a little bit, right? So now there's like different, you could basically combine different features and create entire new effects, which isn't sounding that great in this instance. We can do, there we go. I didn't have it set to 100%. So notice it's at 0%. They're completely subtracting from each other, every partial. Well, and I'm applying it to both. So you can see here, we're doing math on amplitudes. You can also do math on frequencies, on phase, pan, bandwidth, drive, detune. So these are all the different properties. So you could do math on individual properties, and you're basically just doing giant matrix multiplication and stuff. Oh, you're on a plane? Okay. I just saw the message of one. Well, enjoy the flight. Happy flying. Thanks for tuning in. Anyways, so I don't know, I'm explaining a lot. Let's try to actually make something cool sounding. So one really cool thing is this sculpt thing here, which sculpt is essentially, why I'm not used to the new controls. This is basically Prism, right? So you can draw a shape, and right now this is set to amplitude, right? And so I'm just like kind of sculpting the harmonic spectrum. If we change this to frequency, we are doing basically what Prism is in Harmor. If you're familiar with Harmor as an additive synth, Harmor is good. And then there's also LFOs. Right, so that's pretty cool. So now, what happens if we take a math object and then we, yeah, I need to report that. The node's being weird. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm taking a math object and we are applying the sculpt thing, doing crazy harmonic stuff, right? And then we are feeding it into math, and then we're taking the input signal, feeding that into math. And what happens if we just subtract the signals? What does that? Let's do absolute difference, which is like a different... Okay, pretty fucking weird. Let's do frequencies. So like right here, I can use this. This can remove the effect of this on the individual partials, and so I'm like no longer applying this to anything past partial 168 right here. And so when I twist this knob, that means I'm no longer applying the sculpt thing. Therefore, I'm no longer taking the difference between these crazy, or the difference that I'm taking between the pitches is now changing dramatically. Unless, I don't know, what else can we do? Detune? That's painful. Oh yeah, we gotta set this to detune probably. I don't know, I'm just experimenting, man. Yeah, frequencies is probably the most obvious case. I haven't found all of the like best use cases for some of these, like bandwidth and pan and drive and stuff, but I don't know, I begged for Josh to add them as a feature just because like imagine the capabilities of like creating your own custom racks, custom effects, right? So that's fine. Let's end it again. Something else you can do. Right, I haven't even been playing around with fucking half of the features. Let's take, what is it, globule? And so this is like a generative. It just creates like a fuck ton of partials. There's like a bunch of different ways you can. Right, so we can take that, and then we can take the math, and then I think we will blend both of these together. Right now I'm just adding them, I guess, whatever that means. Which I think should just be, in this case, because I filtered everything out from here, we're just kind of mixing them together. And now if we do subtract. Now we're just removing the partials really aggressively. So if we then take another math afterwards, and then subtract the difference between this guy and this guy, I think we're getting this module being applied to this guy's frequency spectrum. So this is now a generator that is being used to filter this guy, if that makes sense. Though I'm not getting as cool effects as I was expecting. It could also be that he moved a bunch of the buttons around. Yeah, this should sound different, I think. There we go. No? I don't know. I don't know. I'm starting over. Fuck it. Let's take... Here's something that I had fun with. If we set this to sampler. And then let's take some like squelchy sounds. I've been having a lot of fun with this one. These are some sounds I made. Put them in here. And then we can get sample and hold. And then sample and hold on everything got moved. Loop start. And then speed. Can we set you trigger source? Nope. I don't know if you changed, if you're bugged. Remove modulator. Trigger source, you're set to note. So I play a new note. There we go. I don't know. I don't know how that's working. And then let's take no, not sculpt. What was I thinking? So we still have delay. So make this. So here's something fun you could do. If you could take this delay and shifting up the partials in, I don't know, that pattern, right? If you take another one and you connect this guy and then you shift it down a little bit, it's going to shift up, right? We're applying this pitch shift up to the matrix, and then some of it's getting sent out, and then we're applying a pitch shift down to the matrix, and so the numbers are just bouncing back and forth, right? Which is kind of cool. Experimental feature might behave strange or cause downstream graph to behave strange as expected, still in development. Okay. And then let's see how this works. So we got some crazy additive reverb. I don't know how this works. That's fucking nuts. Let's turn you down a little bit. Still clipping. What do you... All right, reverb is a master out. I don't think I can have to apply this guy in between. You think we should binaural it? Let's... How can we do this again? Oh, I forgot to do that. Plugin is still busted. I can't do it right now. Oh, there's also this cool spectrogram. Oh, it's busted. Oh yeah, he said it would work. It would break with a reverb. Well, it's broken right now. Maybe, well, probably because of the reverb, I might have to end it to restore it. I haven't experimented with lattice much lately. What do we do with this? Okay, lattice creates clicks when release. Creates clicks when I release. Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, it's some like creepy ass, I don't know, biblically accurate church music. So like for instance, you'll notice like we're in an additive synth. So mix does not do what mix normally does. So this really mix is kind of like an interpolation knob. So you'll notice like when it's at 1%, it sounds insane. When it's at 0%, right? This is because when it's at 1%, now every single partial is getting phase smeared as a result of all the stuff happening just by a little bit, and that can have crazy downstream consequences. Yeah, and like 99% of the time I do sound design with this plugin, I'm making weird, crazy ambient stuff. That's usually where it leads me. A lot of other producers are just making crazy bass sounds. I haven't even like begun to explore bass sounds, really. So like, let's I don't know where are the distortions? They're all sat in the saturator panel. Explode, overdrive. Oh yeah, overdrive isn't even anything like normal overdrive. This uses like, I'm trying to remember what he told me. Like heat equations. It uses like thermodynamics heat equations to make like nearby partials of similar values. So like when you crank it, it'll make, you know, if like one partial's really loud, it'll like crank up the relative other ones, and then like it'll make chunks. See what this says. Frame-to-frame thermal memory accumulator accumulates drive energy across frames, so sustained notes get progressively more driven, decays when input fall. I fucking love the visual display. Implementing this into Serum, it wouldn't Unless you mean like recording out the waveform and using that as a thing. Otherwise, there's no way that this could go into Serum because this is basically, it's like a new type of synthesis. Like this whole thing was made, the like architecture of it, I guess, was made specifically for these types of effects. A lot of these are like completely new effects that have never been done before. That's why added synths are so fucking cool, because it's like the only new territory where it's just dependent on the creativity of the creators, you know? Oh, true, true. I don't think that's coming out on the first release. I'm not sure. Because I think this model, the one I'm using right now, is supposed to be like basically the release. So I think the hyperfield effects is coming later. I'm not actually sure on that though. I hope so, because that should be. I want to create delay lines. I want to put hyperfield effects in a delay line and just keep additively FFT, convert into additive field, whatever, do crazy shit, render out, and then redo, you know? And then, oh, I forgot what I wanted to do with the prism thing. So you connect there, and then we'll set you to frequency. Yeah, this is crazy. And then what I wanted to do was we use a math, and then you connect to that, and then you... Yeah, that bug is super annoying. Please stop. Please, sir. And you connect like that. And then we set it to... Interesting. Oh, so we're doing math right now, right? Same kind of thing I was doing before. We're feeding this input signal into here, and we're also sculpting it, or basically applying like a frequency prism to pitch bend all of the harmonics in different directions. And then we're then taking the difference between the two signals and then outputting that, right? And we're doing the difference in terms of the frequency domain. Now, I can choose this to be based on index, so it looks at the index of harmonic 1 for the first signal and harmonic 1 of the second signal, and then takes the difference of the frequencies. Or we could set it to nearest, where it just looks for the nearest harmonic. And so that way the differences are always going to be small-ish. Like no matter what I pitch bend this to, it's going to link on to the nearest harmonic of the input signal and then match to that, if that makes sense. So anyway, basically, these two different algorithms will give you crazy different sounds. The binaural FX thing is currently busted because I forgot to update here. I need to... All right. We're closing Ableton. I'm doing it. Gilp wants to hear it. I also want to hear it. I need to investigate it more. Where... Standalone... VST3... this should be the latest release, and then VSTs, paste in here. What do you mean? What do you mean? That is false. Ableton is closed. What are we talking about? Ableton. Gotcha. Get the fuck out of here. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Well, let's see if this is working right. Virtualizer should still sound fine, I think. When he made a church organ out of a squelch that was sold. Yeah, exactly. Though to be fair, making church organ sounds I feel like is like too easy. I feel like everything in FM just goes to church organ at the end of the day. You know how everything in evolution turns into crabs, right? Like crab is the ultimate Darwinian master race form. Uh, Basically just a bunch of different species just end up turning into crabs. We don't know what's really up with that. I feel like that's with organ sounds. Okay, so hyperfield. Let's take you, put you here. And then let's get XYZ pan, put you here. And then let's create a super crazy thing. Let's do sculpt. Let's go here, and then we have a math node. And then, oh my god, that bug is driving me crazy. Okay, that goes there. And that goes there. And then that goes there. Okay. And then we set this to frequency. Spooky. Oh, set the frequency. Okay, and then I wonder why it's jumping like that. I don't understand. That's also the hard part about this and bug testing this is like it's very difficult to figure out what's intended behavior and what's not because it sounds frankly fucking insane. And we can take this guy. And then we can split this. What the fuck is set? Hold on, this sounds crazy. Alright, I'm recording sounds now. This is fucking nuts. That sounds nuts. That's fucking cool. Okay, what I want... It's kind of annoying. I want... So I have controls for WASD in here, right? I can just hold down a button, and I can just start spinning. Sounds cool, but I also want to be able to press the keyboard at the same time. I can't do that. Maybe I should figure out a modulation matrix. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Because the way I have is I just have the easy way that saves me, I don't know, a lot of frustration and a lot of time is just have dedicated LFOs for these parameters. But now there's no dedicated LFOs for these things. So if I want this guy to just roll endlessly, I'd have to automate it. I mean, I can also just like, you can control the guy with WASD. I can just move around in space, which is neat, right? But I don't know. There's weird stuff there. This shit sounds nuts. Insane fucking like ocean wave sounds. It's very cool. I will say the biggest problem with my virtualizer, maybe I should rethink this before I start releasing it, is the below head. I'm really happy with how everything sounds, and I think below head also sounds pretty great, but you can hear very obvious comb filtering just because there's so many different cues that I'm trying to hit at the same time, right? So if wait, let's turn off WASD. Right, you can hear all the crazy comb filtering. Right, you don't hear the comb filtering. I don't hear the comb filtering when it's above my head. I guess because those are all really high frequency combs, because those are all based on pinna-filter stuff. Whereas when it's below your head, it's all based on chest bounce and floor bounce reflections, which have lower delay times. So that does make sense. Yeah. Anyways, let's just go back to oh yeah, I need to make still need to make presets. Isn't there a formant thing? There's a formant thing. How do we do this? Right. Okay. So I was thinking for like this is another part where additive is different. I was thinking, okay, this thing's whole like frequency spectrum. We had this crazy wubbing sound. I could just put a formant filter over that, and then the whole thing's going to get formant filtered. But this is actually applying per partial, so it's not going to work, right? Because I'm applying this per partial, but each partial is also getting wubbed, so it doesn't. I'm not hearing this guy at all. What am I missing? Is it bugged? I think it's bugged. I think so. Let's just delete all of these. Let's just see if this is bugged straight up. Like under what circumstance it's bugged. Because I am supposed to also be beta testing this. Hold shift. So it works fine there. So if we bring this back. After the math it breaks? Well, what's going on there? It's very strange. I don't know, we'll do that. Okay, found a bug. I will write this down. After math module, formant peaks. doesn't work at all. Okay. I guess... yeah, I have no idea how that works. Something about after the math module, it's not being treated normally, and so effects don't apply like normal. Okay. Why aren't you... Please. Please. Thank you. Oh wait, you know what we can do? So this is something I was also experimenting with. So he added... Is it under... It's not under protect. Unison, character... Glide... Key lock? No. Drift? Was it drift? Yeah, under phase. I think it's drift. Yeah, okay. So there's this feature, normally in additive synths, if you change the frequency of different partials. Never mind, I don't know how this shit works, man. Is it always on now? What did I do? I don't know, I was trying to turn it off, but I can't. Anyways, if I just set this... Is it underneath something else? I don't know if I'm... No, I think it's this guy. There we go, okay. What if we take another polymorph and this one doesn't have that happening? And then we do math to it. We're just experimenting, man. We're just doing science. So this one is slowly drifting because I have the metal slightly up. Not that different. Okay, and then let's get a temporal... It's like a temporal blend, so this... Oh, there's two inputs. Why is there two inputs? Captures turn input. I don't know why there's two inputs. Is that a bug? In O2 math. I don't know if that's supposed to be there. Okay, so amps. I'm so confused. I don't know how this works. Weird. Oh, okay. So this is the same module as the math module, but there's a delay being applied, I believe. That's the intention. So we can take any signal now. We can take this one, and then I don't think it's doing what it's. Oh, I have them reversed. Also, I need to take a note. Temporal blend needs. What does it need? Swapping inputs. Okay. So we want, yeah, I want to swap these. So you go to that, you go to that. Okay, perfect. So I make this really short. I don't understand how this is working. Oh, we're on frequencies. That's why. Oh, and I suppose, okay, if I want to do the thing I'm actually talking about. Okay, let's just in it. Hold on, I'm confusing this shit out of myself. I'm just learning new things. Temporal. So we want to take same thing in for both. And then if we set this to be where frequency, wait, temporal. What are you doing? Waiting position, match, index. Oh, I thought we could choose the math function. Is that not a thing anymore? Yeah, I thought you could choose add, subtract, whatever. Now, I don't know what this does. It lerps. What does lerp mean? Oh, linear interpolation. So you can linearly interpolate. I don't like that. I feel like. So if we set this to frequency, I should just. Okay. So there's like. I set this to frequency, and now if I change the frequency. Okay, that's weird. It's very weird. So it does it like again, but for some of them based on how we match them. Weird. So can I take both of these and then make like kind of a delay line? Weird. Very weird. So what can we do? If we set this to amps as well. Yeah, it's like a weird, I do something in the beginning and then it gets cascaded down, but in a, I don't know, in a different way. The fuck? I know it doesn't sound that great, but I'm just like, I'm trying to push this to like weird limits and just figure out how the fuck these things work. I feel like temporal blend would still have math functions, question mark? Because it used to have that you could take a subtraction. Oh, I guess we could still do that manually. So we might actually be fine. So if we take math, you go into U, and then we take a delay. So we're just going to delay a signal by some amount, and then that's going to go into the math function. That's all we're going to do. We can delay it by 5 milliseconds. And we subtract the two. It didn't do. There we go. So you'll notice, check this out. I'll increase the time a little bit. I'll press a note, and you'll hear it click. Right? If I increase... Is that really 2 seconds? I don't think that's 2 seconds. I think that's lying to you. Temporal delay time is line. Okay. Anyways, the point is I press it for a second and then it goes silent. And what's happening is signal goes out through here and it tries to take, it subtracts this signal against this signal, but this signal is delayed. So right now it's subtracted against nothing. So it plays out. And then when the delay comes through, then they get subtracted and you get silence. So if I twist a knob, you hear whatever change I made in that interval of time, right? So this is basically a derivative. This is a rate of change. It's a spectral derivative, right? That's crazy. Let's compress the shit out of this. Just weird. Let's increase that. That's cool. Let's take a phaser. Phaser, you go right here. Thank you. Right, it's pretty painful. Let's just lower it. We have a tremolo. We do have a tremolo. Let's tap some. Oh yeah, I put a flat line. I was stupid. Hello. It's just more additive stuff. That's cool. Anyways, I don't know, some of these neat. Let's flatline the really dynamic stuff. Those are kind of sick. And I need to like figure out how to isolate those. Yeah, here, let's... that's so annoying that I have... Is there a hotkey to just like delete automation on everything? Just on fucking everything on a thing? It's so annoying when that happens. I mean, I guess I can, oh, just control delete and then just click on all these. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Here, let's turn you off. Let's go back to you. What are you doing? Nothing's playing. Nothing. Oh, you're just very quiet. All right, I think we're pushing it. Let's just start over. New patch. I'm supposed to be making presets, and I'm not making presets. I'm just making mud pies. Dude, that's what I was saying at the beginning of the stream. I have too much fun just doing sound design, not like trying to design like an actual instrument. Now, like Hoopla, he played around with this and he made an entire song just using a bunch of different instances of this, just, you know, like simple melody patch or whatever. But I every time I touch this, I just go through rabbit holes. Yeah. All right, let's. Repitching is the key to get the resampled sounds. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Especially not because it's like high frequency additive stuff. Let's. Fuck. So I know there's an MSEG. I forgot like half of the hotkeys, but I think I can just like attach this to all this. And then that track, the one by Hoopla, is not released. It was just something he was working on recently. Who is Coupon, or how should I write it? I don't know what you are referring to. This is crazy. Oh, coupon. You're probably talking about hoopla, maybe? Like Hoopla. Oh, I did not mean to yell at you. I didn't know I had caps lock on. Crazy. Okay, let's just end it again. What were what's it called? Crystallize? This one also sounds pretty cool. How do you work now? Okay. So I do that. That's cool. Let's sculpt and remove where's drive? Oh, I forgot I had flatline on. That's why I was ruining the depth illusions. Yeah. That was crazy. Yeah, that's fun. That's pretty good. Maybe we can get something cool by working this. That's pretty fun. Yeah, cool stuff. All right. So crystallize this. I want this to slow down more. So how do we do that? Temporal time stretch. Why is it clicking? Is that... Well, now, okay, now I want to see if that keeps clicking. Hold on. All right. We're doing bug finding. Whoa, what the fuck did I just click on? What? Audio effects? What did I click on? I don't know what any of this is. No idea. Maybe that wasn't supposed to be in this version. Okay. What else was I gonna do? Oh, this is important. This is extremely important, y'all. We got visualizers, so we can. Except I want this to be different. No. Not like that. There we go. Right? How neat is that? Let's get a low pass filter. And then you. Extremely important. Okay, what was I doing? Something was broken. Damn, that's not good that I just forgot. Oh, time stretch? I think time stretch is busted. I guess that's probably intentional, right? Because if you slow down time, there's a buffer. It's taking some amount of time, like 2 seconds as a buffer or whatever. And then you could slow down time by some amount, but then eventually it's so far back that the buffer just keeps getting larger, so it just gives up and then it stops. And so that's what was creating the clicks. Right? Like what's creating... can we just... Now time stretch isn't working? Yeah, I think time stretch is busted. Yeah, so you could like play for a second. Okay, that's cool. I don't know what broke it before, but I just kind of switch it off and then on. Cool. And then it just breaks. Okay, I don't know, I'm gonna add that to notes. Time stretch when set to slow speed after some amount of time, presumably when the buffer runs out. It just freezes at like 0 times speed. Okay, I guess I understand how it works. Display. Yeah, it used to have a better visual display to properly or like show or articulate what's going on. Yeah, I'm getting sleepy. Let's grab a formant. Formant peaks. It's not doing anything. Okay. I'm also gonna take notes. Because there was another thing with right. Formant peaks is kind of fucked. Formant peaks being sandwiched between time granular. I guess formant peaks before time granular. Formant peaks doesn't work at all. Okay. Oh, time granular sounds like it's completely destroying. Time granular seems to completely remove drive parameters from partials. Yeah. Hello? Yeah, it's busted. Oh, what the fuck is going on? Time granular. Shift. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's behaving like how I don't know. I don't know. Time granular and formant peaks, I think, is just buggy and it's fucking everything up. Okay, I'm getting sleepy. So I think I'm gonna do the sleep thing. Um, but yeah. So yay, hyperfield, VSTs, exciting, fun stuff. Yeah, hyperfield will come out next month, hopefully. That's what I've been told, loosely, maybe. Um, and if y'all want to join the wait list and at least be notified when the shit is out, then you can check it out there. And then my VST that I'm working on is coming soon, real soon. We shall see. Okay, all right. I'm going to bed. Good night, y'all. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and I'll